Hey guys! You may be wondering why I'm looking all spiffy and shit today, and the reason for that is I was able to actually save up $20 to afford a haircut tomorrow. So starting in the next video, I'm not going to look like a 13-year-old anymore. This is really a huge milestone for me. Anyway, since it's been a little bit, I figured I'd make another one of these kinds of videos where I just sit down and talk for like 8 to 10 minutes, so here we are. We've got a pretty diverse audience. There's some of you guys that are here just for like the tips and advice I give. There's some of you guys who will listen to me yap no matter what I talk about. There's another group of you guys who want to watch my vlog kind of videos, and there's another group of you guys who want to listen to me talk about the nerdier anime kind of shit that I'm into. Today's topic, I'm going to be talking about the fitness industry a little bit, and the reason why I'm talking about this today is because I went from basically nothing to we're about to hit 20,000 subscribers in the span of 3 months. If you didn't know, newsflash, this is a fitness channel. Glad to have you here. So yeah, I just wanted to sit down, talk about the state of my channel, the kind of content I'm going to make, the fitness industry as a whole a little bit. Some of my plans moving forward, and just a little bit more about me. So a very common question I get asked is, how old am I? I'm 18 years old and I turned 19 in July, which in the grand scheme of things makes my success feel a lot weirder. Like, it's almost kind of funny. I feel like this little Gen Z brat that just kind of randomly showed up and kind of fell down a flight of stairs into success. If only that's actually what happened. So kind of tying into that a little bit, the first thing I'm going to talk about is something I've seen a lot of comments about, and that's clickbait and these kind of unorthodox topics. Like one of my recent videos, why you should stop eating clean. And so I guess because I know I'm going to be making a lot of videos titled similarly, or these kind of clickbaity, like easily digestible videos, almost generic fitness kind of content and thumbnails you'd see, I'm honestly probably going to come up with some kind of super clickbaity title and thumbnail for this video too.
Why would you do that? That's dishonest. You're a sellout.
I hate to say it, but I've been doing YouTube for 3 years. The only thing is I never made my own channel and started taking it seriously until now, and so I understand in order to compete on YouTube, when it comes to growing, especially rapidly like I am, there's pretty much no way around playing the game. After I post this video, I'm half expecting some agents from YouTube on some Nintendo Ninja type shit to show up to my house and point a gun at my head. But to keep things simple, I'm pretty ambitious and I want to grow my channel to be extremely big, and I'm competing with these industry giants like Greg Doucette, Will Tennyson, Jesse James West, who off the top of my head are pretty much the kings of farming views. Out of those 3 channels, the only one I actually watch really is Greg Doucette, which brings me to another point. The only kind of content I'm going to make is the kind of content I actually like and enjoy. I think part of the reason why my videos do so well is because I made them in a way where I would enjoy watching them. And surprisingly, it turns out that there's a lot of people on this platform that are a lot like me. Also, while we're on this topic, in case you're wondering, my favorite fitness videos to watch are the Trend Twins videos.
And then we started getting hella subscribers.
And then we got subscribers, followers.
Inspired us and shit.
And now it's become my job, and like.
And now we've been turned quite into the gentleman.
Which might come as a big shocker to you guys. But I mean, come on guys, they're somehow able to turn a Walmart trip into one of the most entertaining vlogs I've ever seen. So my goal for this summer is to pump out as much content as possible. As far as upload schedule goes, my plan is to upload Thursdays and Sundays. Especially as I'm climbing up in numbers rapidly, I'm going to be experimenting a lot, trying out different kinds of content. Later down the line over summer, I see myself making a lot more of the vlog kind of content and in-person kinds of videos. Of course, I'm going to continue to make these kinds of videos where I just sit down and talk, but the real reason you're on YouTube truly is to be entertained. And so, especially in the near future, my titles and thumbnails might just seem like I'm doing exactly what everyone else is doing, but I can promise you, and a lot of you guys have noticed this, if you actually sit down and watch my videos, kind of a similar situation to the content Greg Doucette makes. If you actually watch the video, the information and things I say are going to be sound, not some V-shred bullshit, and back to entertainment, I'm going to bring my personality and humor into it. Win-win. I guess part of the reason I'm posting this too, so you guys don't think I'm some kind of like fitness content producing robot. Like, I'm genuinely just a dude who sits in my bedroom that talks about how I stopped being fat. Speaking of that, I'm working on a fitness program, and it's going to release sometime around July 1st. If you are interested in my fitness program that I've been working very hard on, you should be interested in it, then I have a wonderful link in the description that you can put your email into. And before I drop my program, you can get a 20% off discount code to use within the first week that the program drops. Back to the video. Next topic, what do I think about the fitness industry as a whole right now? If I could sum it up in one word, it would be brain rot. And yeah, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite because I'm kind of playing into it and contributing to it a little bit. But again, I'm just playing the game in the hopes that one day the meta changes. I can't turn water into wine, but I can turn their subscribers into mine. That was bars. I've been noticing a trend where a lot of people who I'm guessing are kind of similar to me are calling out these kinds of videos.
Everybody's too focused on looks maxing, edging, and gooning.
What?
Fucking pick up some weights and curl that shit. Stay away from this brain rot fucking bullshit.
Some of you might not believe me, but back like 3 years ago when I was fat as fuck, I genuinely had aspirations to one day be some kind of fitness content creator because I was that confident in the fact that I knew that one day, I didn't know how long it would take, but one day I knew that I could make the transformation and eventually start making content about it. And so back then the industry was pretty chill, you know, it was like a little oasis, birds singing and shit, flowers everywhere. So I kind of leave, you know, take a little trip, focus on my own development and get in decent shape myself. And I come back and it looks like a fucking Doom level. The super big influencers also feel really disconnected from their audiences right now. I think that's partially because when they started, it was a lot easier for them to connect with their audiences. But now that they've grown so big, this disconnect is kind of formed because they're not nearly as relatable. So where does that leave us? Why am I making this video? Well, I guess I just kind of felt the need to almost check in with you guys and just kind of keep you guys updated in terms of where I'm at as far as this whole content creation thing. Again, I'm a really new YouTuber. So unless I actually do sit down and take the time to make these videos where I just explain my mindset around things, I'd be making the same mistake a lot of these other creators are making. And two, again, I'm going to be experimental with my content. That means I'm going to be trying out different kinds of vlogs, maybe even challenge videos. Shit, I might even copy Greg Doucette and make some drama type videos and talk about actual specific topics that are going on in the fitness industry instead of me just yapping about my own channel and the broad state of things. I don't want to just be that channel that you guys go to for top 10 tips to grow your biceps. Of course, I have a lot of knowledge on training, dieting, fat loss, etc. And so it would be a waste for me to not capitalize on that and make those kinds of videos. But really, I just want to convey that that's not the only kind of videos I'm going to be making. I want to be more than just an information hub. As a creator, at least every once in a while, it's my job to keep you guys on the same page as me. That way we're like a happy family and not like some kind of weird cult. I also saw a lot of you guys wanted me to make like a full day of eating kind of video. That's also coming in the next couple weeks. Since I just started cutting, it's a really good opportunity for me to go ahead and make one. That way you guys can see what I actually eat in a day when I'm trying to lose weight. And then I'm also curious on what your guys' thoughts on this are. What do you want to see from me? What kind of content do you want me to make? Maybe I'm going to be invading Walmart and Target next. I might not make videos going shirtless on Omegle, but at least you'll be able to watch me clear Walmart of their entire inventory of Twizzlers and gummy bears. I'm pretty excited for the next few months because I'm on summer break and I've got pretty much all the time in the world to dedicate towards making content. And then again, I'm kind of trying to strike a careful balance between playing into the trends and what's kind of required of me when it comes to growing in the fitness industry, and then bringing my own personality, unique content, my own original ideas, and just giving you guys something that you haven't seen either 1,000 times or just being completely mind-numbing to watch. If you made it this far, you clearly like me and my content, so do what's natural. Go ahead and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram too, because I need more Instagram followers desperately. If you want to be coached by me, that's down there, link 3 or something too. I'm a pretty good coach, I guess. I was fat and now I'm not fat, so I know how to get you not fat. I also know how to get you big muscles, or kind of big, I guess. I'm trying to be humble. At the very least, bigger muscles than you already have. Thanks for watching, and thank you guys for 20,000 subs.